So how does faith play a role in everything? Your faith in God, your faith in your religion, because you seem like a very spiritual person. I've heard you reference prayer a few times throughout this interview. So how does your faith in God play a role in everything that you have going on?
Oh man, that's everything. At times where I'm just like, I'm down and out, I sit there and I pray. Down and out, I'll just ask him like, guide me, direct me, because I think you can't create anything unless you tap into the creator. I feel like that's the biggest thing. And you have to stay prayed up. You have to realize that alignment is key, being intentional, having your purpose and finding your purpose, like things of that nature. Because at times I felt like, I was running away from certain things, but I had to really face obstacles regardless of the outcome. And I'm that type of person. I try to control every single thing, but that's just physically and humanly impossible. So just really understanding like, okay, the things that you can't really control, just pray on and just let him deal with it. Because at the end of the day, like, you just got to be vulnerable and realistic with yourself.
For sure, man. So, man, how do you feel about this opioid epidemic that's going on? Like, do you feel like people are leaning on drugs too much to, face the ills of their life or to get away from the stress and depression? How do you feel about that? Or, do you feel like there's other options that people could take?
Yeah, I
instead
definitely,
of, drugs?
Yeah, for sure. It's sad and it's unfortunate. Like I said, especially in the community, when it comes to making music and things of that nature, because you hear it from a lot of artists, you hear it from a lot of people, and people feel like they can, escape by doing that. But they have to find some positivity in what they do, channeling your energy in a positive way. So, why not find a hobby, like a sport, or like I said, journaling. Journaling for me has been therapeutic. It's allowed me to really be clear about my thoughts and really express myself. I think the opioid epidemic, the reason why it's so high is because people aren't having places to vent, or if they're having places to vent, people are shutting them down. So we have to really be more mindful of people that are coming to us, and realize that, hey, giving somebody advice or telling somebody thank you, I appreciate you, I hear you, or even being willing to listen, to understand as opposed to reply, could be very, very major for anybody that's going through it, because there's no age limit on it.
Yeah.
There's no age limit on it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because there's tons of people dying from it. I've had a couple friends pass away from it, and like you said, I've seen young people go, I've seen old people go. There's it's not a color thing. I've seen white people, I've seen black people. I've had white friends die, I have black friends die, Asian friends, Mexican friends.
Yeah, and it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, so it's it's something like you said that everybody kind of going through, and I feel like someone like you who's a motivational speaker can kind of maybe prevent somebody or maybe save a life just because of the good energy, the positive messages you're putting out. Because somebody may wake up one day and see your message and be like, man, instead of getting high today or popping that perk or drinking that lean or snoring this line or doing something that could kill me, I may, today may be the day.
Right.
And it could be because of someone like you, because of the messages that you're putting out there. So
yeah, I appreciate that. That truly means a lot, to be honest, because like I said, it's just channeling that energy in a positive direction. I always tell myself that, we always talk about, man, we always want change, right? Change really starts within. So it's like, what are you going to do to change, something in a situation? It really relies on you as a person, because the situation won't change unless your mindset does. So I just really think that, for us to be the change, for me to be the change, I seen the lack thereof, and that's what really motivated me to do this. Like, okay, well, I ain't really received motivation like that in a heavy standard, coming up. So it's like, why not take what I've learned and pass it on to the next person?
Yeah. Do you feel like if you would have received the motivation that you're giving out right now, that you would probably be in a better place right now in your life?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, the way that God has, God makes no mistakes. I feel like, I've learned from everybody, either good or bad, and, channel my decisions and stand on my decisions, stand on my choices. There's consequences for your actions, but everything in life does not require a reaction. So, you have to really, for me, I had to channel some things as far as, the energy, who I was entertaining, why I was doing certain things, or Why did I feel like I needed validation from people that weren't valid and things of that nature? But it was a learning curve, and experience is the best teacher.
For sure, man.